This is called Answering Machine. Crazy statues deck this old wall. Moonlight blows leaves in scurrying patterns. And I gaze through a gap in this ancient, ancient wall. And there, behold, in a rotted courtyard, blazes a sign in blue neon. You just missed Baudelaire. Hey, I take a big rip on my hookah. And again I gaze, and the sign's gone dark. The courtyard now seems to be alive with spirits of 50s car hops all singing. The train kept rolling all night long. And I figure, fuck it. This is just too intense. So I head off down some winding road looking for light, for a county line into a whole new place where speeding limos are in the mail and all the poets have answering machines. In the middle 80s, there was a big anthology of Los Angeles poets published. And the publication party was down here at Beyond Baroque. And everybody that was in the anthology that showed up for the publication party got up and read one poem. So when I finished reading my poem, I went drifting out onto the steps. And John Thomas was sitting out there. And I said, oh, I liked your poem. He said, I liked your poem. And he said, did you see the Red Star? And I looked, and Antares was putting on a spectacular show. And I said, the Mayans were great stargazers. And Thomas said, for thousands of years. So in my little notebook, I wrote the memory keys: John Thomas, Mayans, Red Star, Antares. So this is for John Thomas. It's called Head of a Sacrifice. Mayan jade and gold jaguar heads trapped in some museum. This loot, again, of ancient cultures. Jade, almost Chinese. Gold, almost Hindu. God of underworld, poised, receiving head of a sacrifice. Plundering footprints destroy fabulous paths back into those jungles where eyes of an apparition glow red as Antares. This is a poem called Deteriorating Situation. The vodka cocktail mentioned in this poem is a regular tumbler, 80% Stoli and 20% orange juice stirred together so it looks like a gigantic screwdriver. And if you want to do a Montgomery Clift tribute, you can sprinkle in a little Demerol. This was a good party. Deteriorating situation. Shaved bald in the hallway, he was standing there admiring art. I slipped up by him and gave him another vodka cocktail. It looks so ancient, he intoned over a black and blue splash of lunacy. But look at this, I whispered. He faced the sunburst and fist. Prehistorical, he hissed gravely. Nodding and speaking quietly, I led him through the chatting, crowded room and out into the night. He gazed up through tree mesh at the darting stars. Exogenetic, he shouted. What do you mean, exogenetic, I asked, suddenly serious. Out, dawn, birth, he answered, gazing. I pondered in light night wind, wondering how to get him home. Where's that woman you came with, I casually asked. I think she ran off with the mayor of Rio de Janeiro, he shouted bitterly. I'll go in and call a cab. You just sit on the steps, I said. I went back in, got to a phone in the corner, called our cab, and stole a big bottle of Bombay gin on my way through the fashions to the door. Maybe it should be Out Dawn Origin, I said, sitting by him on the steps. Yeah, that's more precise, he shrugged. My God, what have you done to me, he howled, spotting the bottle as I took a long drink. Grabbing it and holding it majestically aloft, he howled again. Let there be gin, by heaven, let there be gin. I relaxed in a warm flood of poison. This cab ride would be excellent, I thought. This is called Jackals, in memory Abby Hoffman and Jerry Rubin. Jackals surround the palace, hatchets hiding in their brains. They have traveled a long distance, these hungry ones. They have come fasting from a region of snowy sands where cold freezes clouds off colorful stars. They found not even bones in those deserts, not even the ghost of a morsel. They have waited ages and ages for this instant in this day. Death will hide nothing now. Gonna finish up with three poems out of the final thing in this book. This is called "And With a Name to Come." I have to pay tribute to Dennis Phillips for suggesting some of the imagery in this poem. Did bronze heads of statues of fallen statues, warrior space, did as bronze glows, Eos, Eros, goddess, standing on fields of white ash, her luminous stages, her memories. She watches in turquoise smoke, emblems of the fallen, power grasp, emblems, face neither cruel nor kind, neither pain nor pleasure, ancient mother with a name to come, rise at last and save your lost child. This is called "Bulls of Flaming Breath and Brazen Feet." As I thought to dream, smoky thorns of dawn, legions of enlost, rapid-eyed procession, pyrotechnics and questions. Did pale bulls snatch rainbows and carry those prisms to magical cities? And on, subterranean sessions of muted morn, say on. Vertigo or its ghost rips me up to sit suddenly by my lamp with black east and buried mountains out my window and a distant breath of goddesses raining on my pen. I don't know name of these seas beneath me or shores I possibly approach. Am I water bearer on stairs? Cloud shrouded flesh, night sea of the psyche, counted rooms, water guardians, 3 horse faces, blaze-faced waves, bat gulls, drunken dance, ghost lamp, eyes scarlet, half-seen smiles, ember, amber, onyx, moonlight in a billion alleys, night-kissed sky, moonlight in womb-light, one wild-eyed jack on a card, tossed deftly out of mine. Oceanus? Rusalka? And I am going to conclude with a little poem. No music with this last one. I'm going to conclude with a little poem called "Minus Sign," after Stephen Hawking. Welcome to my event horizon. Saw a black ring in the sky of negative force density, a great zero, no, a circular minus sign rising out of fabric of a decillion swirling insects. Parsecs lost in that color, not even a flash in water of light to pearl into a carapace where A.K. Hermit could come to home to stroke his beard, where St. Michael could imagine ghouls to battle, a black ring in the sky of utter opposition to a flicker even thought one's imagination of anything resembling a trembling, pulsating feeler of existence. Thanks a lot.